Let me tell you something. The way this episode was going, when I first started watching it, I was just like, this episode feels rather slow. I probably won't do a review of this episode. Boy, was I wrong! Oh my God. Like, I am still trying to get over this. So in the beginning of the episode, there's these men standing in line. She's trying to pick who will be her husband. a proper suitor for her. First is a dude that's like the age of her dad. Or older. And then the next is a guy that's a kid. She looks like a damn kid herself, by the way. I'll get back to that in a second. The dude in the audience is talking trash about him. Keeps messing with him like he's a little boy that can't protect her. They get into a damn fight and the boy kills the man running his mouth. I was like, yo! Ran him through, right in the gut. So, after that, she gets a note in her bedroom. And I didn't know who it was from. And it had like it was like I guess a small diagram of her room that showed that she had a hidden passageway behind her bed or something like that, wherever it was. So she gets changed, dressed like a little boy, like a peasant boy, and goes down these stairs, dark stairs, and there's Damon waiting for her. And I'm like, okay, what are you waiting for her for? So he takes her into town. Shows her everything that's going on at night, after hours. Food, shows, music, people are fucking in the streets. And he takes her to a pleasure house. A whole house. He takes her there, and she's liking it. She's liking what she is seeing. And I'm like, okay. So I'm thinking that he's going to let her, do some dude there, just get her, get her experience. And the whole time I'm thinking to myself also, like, are you a princess? Aren't you a virgin? Like, So he's telling her that, in here we can do what we want. And he starts seducing her. They pulled her pants down, shoved her up against the wall. They kissing and everything. I'm like, what? That'll be the thumbnail for my reaction. Oh my God, I could not fucking believe that shit. I'm like, I still can't. Especially without how things turned out. So after that, some little boy saw her leave because he couldn't go through with it. So I'm assuming he put it in, but couldn't continue. Like he kept, went to kiss her and she kept trying to, and he smacked the wall and he couldn't do it. So when she comes back, she messing with the guard up front at her front door of her bedroom. The guy that I think he's the one that jousted Damon and knocked him off, that she kind of has a thing for. Snatches his helmet, and I'm like, girls do that when they want you to grab them up. They want you to chase them. For you guys that don't know, when girls start messing with you and they take stuff, they want you to grab them up and start touching them. If they like that, that's girls' ways of playing with you. If you are in a romantic relationship or talking to a chick, or a chick likes you, trust me, that's their way of getting you to touch them sometimes. You know what I mean? So, yeah, she got him to touch her, and she got him to hit it. And I'm like, wait a minute. You just with your uncle, and oh my God. I was like, and I knew where it was going. As soon as she took his helmet, I said, she's luring him in there to do him. But I'm thinking to myself, first of all, I had to look up her age while I was watching this because I was like, felt like I was watching something I shouldn't have been watching. I was like, this chick looks so damn young. Like, it was bothering me to see it. She's 22, so she just looks really young. So, the next morning, the king is alerted by people that spied his daughter acting unbecoming of a princess. And, his wife's father is the one that told him. Which, by the way, beforehand, they're splicing together this scene of where the king had called her to his quarters to have sex in the middle of the night. And while he's doing the queen, she's doing Damon. I think that's how they cut it together. It could have been the other dude they cut it together with. I can't remember. But here's the thing. First of all, why did the king and the queen not sleep together? What the hell is going on here? Is it because of those sores on his arms? I don't know what's going on. They don't sleep together? They have such like a mechanical, cold business relationship. It seemed like he really loved and had a close relationship with his wife, the queen that died that, he cut open. Anyway, so he tells him the bad news. Of course, he doesn't believe him. Bring this spy to me, I will cut their eyes out and all this other shit. He's like, look, sometimes I gotta tell you stuff that I don't want to tell you. It's hard to tell you. So, Queen overheard it. Of course, she calls a meeting with her at the big tree with the face on it. And she's lying, swearing on her mom, everything that she didn't do it. Man, I was like, this is one of those things where you're watching a series and it's kind of cool when they show that nobody's really all good or really all bad, and people are shades of gray at times. You know what I mean? Oh, man. So she convinces her that she didn't do it. Meanwhile, Damon is summoned to the king. King puts knives to his throat and everything about it. He admits to it. Straight up admitted to her. Talking about have her marry me. The throne will be stronger than of course, you want the throne. He kicks him the fuck out. And calls his daughter in. And she convinces him that her friend, who is the queen's father, is treacherous and trying to, cause problems between her and him. But that doesn't make sense. How did she convince you, King, when you know it's true? After the spies told your main man, he tells you, then Damon admits it. He relieves him of his duty, takes a damn pin off him, and then has the Pope, religious doctor guy, whoever he is, give her an abortion drink, an abortion tea. So, I don't understand, King, with your soft punk ass. Why, if you believed it, would you relieve him of his duty? You don't want him telling you what unsavory things your daughter's doing? Kiss my ass. Punk ass king, punk ass daughter. You know what I mean? Punk ass Damon. Oh my God, this series is nuts. Way better than Lord of the Rings or Rings of Power. If you want to compare, way better. Holy shit. Oh, I'm going to give this episode a 5 out of 5. Make sure you get over to Patreon and YouTube memberships. The reaction is there. 10 million subscribers. Oh my God. Woo.